Welcome to Travel Hub Episode 4 Part 4. Today we are going on an adventurous trip at the Wadi Shees. Wadi Shees is a little bit far away from the Shees Park. The Wadi is now much more accessible from the new Khorfaakan road. The exit straight after the Ghezeer Tunnel. From the rocky roads to the greenery farms, we are going to explore the incredible view of the nature.
Wadi Shees is a wadi, a seasonal watercourse in the Hajar Mountains of Sharjah, UAE. The wadi passes through the mountain village of Shees before making its way through the Omani exclave of Madha, the Emirati exclave of Nahwa, through Madha again down to the east coast. Like many of the wadis of the Hajar Mountains, Wadi Shees can be dangerous during the rainy days, and take caution before you go, and flooding too happens here.
Wadi Shees is one of the best places to hike in the UAE.
As we always see a deserted side of the UAE, here comes the greenery side of the UAE. Make sure to visit here to get the new experience of UAE in the greenery land.
Here is the old residential area and the hiking starts from here. They even give us a map to not get confused. The trail is 1.8 kilometers long and starts with a large staircase that takes you up the hills.
The village is the site of an integrated recreation facility constructed to highlight the natural beauty of the area, and it started on 25/11/2019 and they reopened on October 2020. And this stairs leads up the hills and it's really good to walk over here.
If you're planning to go for hiking in the Wadi Shees, make sure to wear comfortable shoes because it is not only stairways here, it is even the rocky ways after some times. And take a hiking stick if you want, and take your necessary things because it takes 20 to 30 minutes for us to walk around the place and explore the place.
And when we come to the left side of the place, we ask permission to go inside and look what's there. And we could see a small cave over here, and we can see plenty of trees all around the mountain. This is the cave. These caves are there all around the mountains also, and we can find the natural water which is flowing from the hills.
Here we can even find goat and sheep playing all over the place and climbing the mountains. Be careful while you're climbing the stairs. And be sure that you have to come up and see the beautiful sceneries of the mountain and the trees.
As soon as we climb the large staircase that takes you up the hill, we can find the Al-Falaj. Al-Falaj is a traditional man-made channel that transports water from underground by gravity, mainly for irrigation and drinking purpose.
Then we come across the old village. When the first settlers were the member of the Nahwa tribe and settled in this location around 150 years ago. Now workers and farmers are living in these houses. As you can see, there are many wells in this location.
The next spot we come across is the dates palm. As we all know that Arab world is famous for its dates production, and here we can find the huge areas provided for the cultivation of dates palm. As we come across these beautiful farms, we can hear the beautiful birds chirping and the water canals which is connected throughout this area.
There are many board signs to go correct way and not get lost, but we just want to go it other way to get more interesting. And always be careful because whenever you walk in this place, it is so slippery because they are full of rocks. So always be careful. And here comes the dead end. So we just came across and we found a dead end, and you can see all the view, a goat farm over there and full Hajar mountain view.
Here is some interesting facts about Al-Falaj. Al-Falaj is a restoring irrigation system to support the local communities, agriculture and biodiversity for generations to come.
Here comes the next part, which is biodiversity, and they give more importance to flora and fauna. And here you can see the dragonfly all over the place. And in that water you can see fishes, small fishes and even the big fishes over there. And here is the water channels which we talked about. And this water channel is all over the place and connects all the place, so you can just like follow that thing and just walk around the place. And now I can't believe that we were in the mountain. We are walking up the mountain, because you will never feel like you're up the mountains. And here comes the next spot, which is the farm and the terraced garden.
In this area we can find the huge amount of palm trees, and it gives a pleasant view as well as the shaded environmental to make our journey more interesting and peaceful. With no long rivers or permanent lakes in the UAE, the only natural source of fresh water is rainfall. So they collected and stored rainfall as early as 3000 years ago.
The channels which we see all over the place was constructed by Arab ancestor, invented the Falaj system, a series of wells and canals to channel this water towards farm and houses.
Wadi Shees is one of the oldest places in the UAE which is still restored and kept freshly and as greenery till now.
Sound of flowing water offers a completely different UAE experience.
And the next spot is water efficiency. UAE gives a very importance to conserving the natural resources whichever is possible to conserve in the UAE. Here is the last spot, which is called as microclimate. Mountainous regions like Wadi Shees have their own microclimate, which is localized by the weather condition. Date palm provides shade which reduces the direct sunlight and temperature on crops below, allowing for greater variety of plants to be cultivated.
So this is the last signboard, and this way will lead you out to a different ending, but like if you want to go in the same ending, you just have to go again and go back. It is so hard to go in this place because the distance between the steps are too long, so be very careful. Inside this farm also, like, there are houses where farmers and the workers live, and you can hear many like animal sounds nearby. And in the left side there is a banana tree which we can see, and there are many plants and trees over this place. And here is the end where you can see the road, and this is the banana tree which I said.
And at last we finished our trial of Wadi Shees, and it was a very good experience. And we are going to take rest for a while and go back to this trip. And after the Wadi Shees, we can find a small road which leads us to this beautiful place. This road leads to the Oman, and in between these places we can find farms and small houses. This road just keeps on going and going, but it gives a pleasant view of the beautiful mountains. And in the other side of the mountain we can find a dam, but there is no route for it, but it just looks so beautiful from here.
And this is the last part of our Khorfaakan trip, and we wish you enjoyed and you should come and visit here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video,
Please ensure to leave a big fat thumbs up,
comment your thoughts below,
subscribe to explore and discover more,
hit the bell icon,
to get notified whenever we post a new video,
and stay tuned to Sisy Bytes. Sisy Bytes, creating memories. Join our journey. Bye bye.